My name is Aubrey Miller Jr., and you listen to the 3-Point Conversion.
What up, what up, what up? It's your man, Mr. Controversy, Raphael Haynes. Did you miss me? Yes, and we here at Celebration Bowl Radio Row, and I got a special treat. I got the leading tackler for the Jackson State Tigers, my man Aubrey Miller. How's it going today?
It's going pretty good.
Man, so back again here last year, and you talked about it earlier at the press conference as far as you all's mentality is different from last year. Can you talk about the difference?
We're locked in, laser focused. A lot of guys are paying attention to the keys, paying attention to the guy they're going to line up across. When I say distractions, all distractions have been away. A lot of guys been staying in their room getting focused. Even with the trash talking, we make sure we keep it ourselves, keeping it professional. So we make sure that we're going to leave it all on the field. We're going to make sure that we show them on the field, and we're not going to do anything off the field. So, we're going to make sure that we show that we've been here before.
And I asked this earlier, so how do you all, because I know this is a moment where, anytime you're in a bowl game, you want to soak in the moment, but at the same time, like you said, you want to be focused because you do want to win. So how do you cipher between the two, or do you, as far as focusing, but yet still soaking in, enjoying the moment?
You enjoy the moment after you win, and that's why I try and get to a lot of guys. As a guy who win and who's seen a lot of championships, the fun will come after. After you do what you got to do and you see the results of doing what you have to do, that's when you have the fun. For me, I just want to make sure that I leave an impact on these guys. I want to make sure that we go out with a bang. So winning will be a major impact for these guys and be able to experience that. And then after that, man, just to infinity and beyond.
So HBCU, of course, everyone talks about Coach Prime leaving and everything, but yet still, I want you to talk about just what he's meant to you and the college as well, as far as, mentor, whatever it is he means to you. And can you talk about the impact?
When you look into a head coach, man, a lot of coaches want to build a relationship, give you their numbers, talk to you off the field, sell you a dream. Well, Coach Prime is straightforward. He told me what I need to work on. When I say character-wise, he taught me what character was. He humbled me. He showed me what being a professional was. And, I think that goes a long way because at the end of the day, when I'm done with this, I'll no longer have a coach like him around me. I'll no longer have my people. It'll be just me, money-wise, financial-wise, and how I live my life, building family connections, relationships. He taught me a lot of those things, how to word. When he talks to you, he teaches you how to say certain things and how to word play. Certain things you say, certain things you don't say. A lot of times when I'm talking to people, if you keep it more short and precise, you get the message instead of going 5 minutes and things of that nature. So he taught me a lot of things, I'd say professional-wise and adult-wise, and he's getting me ready for the adult life.
So what was it like when you all found out? Well, I saw what it was like, but can you tell me, I guess on a more personal level, how it was seeing Coach TC get named head coach of the Jackson State Tigers for next year?
You know how bad Coach TC wanted it, and the amount of time he put in, day out, being a guy who came from this school, it was nothing but joy. You see the type of receiver group that he has and the type of plays that he runs and things of that nature. You know that this guy wants it. And Coach TC has been nothing but a positive guy, especially being around me. So him getting that job, keeping it in-house. So if you want to think about keeping it in-house, that is one guy you think of. And to see him get that, I know he's going to take advantage of it. I know he's going to go hard at it. So, I'm just proud to see him being able to excel like that.
Now, is there anybody you pattern your game after in the NFL that you watch, or anybody that you like, I should say, one of your favorite players at the same position?
One thing that I feel like was my downfall was I didn't do a lot of study on guys ahead of me other than Ray Lewis. I kind of just started getting into football and learning other players and how they play. But my main thing was I was focused on me. I wanted to be a different guy. So when I get to the league, I wanted people to say, okay, I want to be like Aubrey Miller. A lot of people compare me to certain guys, but I do look at Bobby Wagner a lot. He's a fast guy, very violent, and very disruptive. And he's basically a legend in the game. He's a vet. So I do look after him, but I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. Ray Lewis was a guy I always wanted to be in my life. You know, same height, same size, you know, same mindset. I mean, it's like I feel what he says, I feel what he did. And, you know, I felt the passion that he had for the game. You know, even when he used to come out in before the game and do certain things, I felt it. It wasn't like I just seen it, I wanted to do it, I felt it. So Ray Lewis is absolutely one of the guys I imitate after. I mean, we even in the same frat. So, you know, I really do want to be like him. I want to remind people of him. But also, I want to also have my own name as Aubrey Miller.
No, I understand. I was at home watching Ray Lewis ready to play after watching him say them speeches. So I feel what you're saying. So now, you got the Celebration Bowl. After this, you do talk about going to the league. With that process, have you thought about, I know you're focused, but have you thought about going through that process yet and just the possibilities?
I mean, as time winds down, I mean, that's all you can think about.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I want to make sure I get with somebody who's going to train me well. I want to get with somebody who I know is going to make sure that I'm the main focus. You know, and I want to make sure that I represent Jackson State well. So no matter what, no matter where I go, I'm going to work hard. And I don't see anybody stopping me. Make sure I stretch, keep my body in tune, make sure I'm hydrated every day, make sure I'm getting the right amount of sleep, studying, getting ready for the questions they're going to ask. But, I mean, at the end of the day, I still got to finish this out because they're still, what I want to say, they're still inspecting me. You know, they're still testing me. They still want to see what I have to do. And they want to see how I finish. And that's one of the main things that they want to see. So I'm going to make sure that this last game I represent, I do what I have to do my job, and my team is going to do their job as well. We're going to dominate.
And then the last question, what do you want to be remembered by and after you leave?
A leader, man. I know a leader speaks for itself, but a leader. It's kind of hard to say specifically, but I mean, I think I've already inputted what type of guy I am, dominant, and how disturbing I am, but I want to be a leader. So I want to leave my legacy, my mark here, that I went hard every day. You know, I left an impact on these younger guys. I showed a lot of love to the city, gave back to the city, which I'm completely not done, and that I was not one of those guys that you see that switch up. You know, after you get all the recognition and things of that nature, I still want to be the same guy. You know, I still want to be the same guy. The people I met can still call. The same guy that's still from Memphis. You know, the same guy that went from Missouri to Jackson State. You know, and just proud to be it. So I want to be a proudful leader.
There you have it, man. If you don't believe he's a leader, I don't know what you're watching. I mean, you talk about Ray Lewis and leadership. You see it all in him. I saw it in the press conference, man. But to tell you that. But once again, my guy, Aubrey Miller, linebacker for Jackson State. Raphael Haynes, Mr. Controversy for the three-point conversion. Well, holla.